Hey everybody, it's your girl Jasmine with Face Me Fridays, Face Me Fridays. It's your favorite time of day, and I am so excited to be back. I hope you all are excited as well. I want to give a big thank you to everyone who showed love to the last video. Y'all just don't know what happened to be behind the scenes in order to get on this camera and put stuff together, but I know it's a process and I'm gonna stick it out. So I'm excited to be back. Long story, just to get past all that part. Today's topic is, what is your response? What is your response? And I came up with this topic literally a couple of seconds ago, and I was trying to talk about something else. But ultimately, everything resulted back to, what is your response, Jasmine? And so what I mean by that is that a lot of times, I know for me, I'm just going to talk about myself because who else better to talk about? I get frustrated with things that are happening, or they're not moving as fast as I want to happen. I'm like, God, okay, like when? You know what I'm saying? I did this and what, like, talk to me, please. And I mean, do y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, let me know. Am I the only one? I hope not. I know I'm not. But anyway, so I'm just like, come on, like, what's going on? And it brought me back to when my mom would always say, she said this when she was speaking. For those of you who don't know, my parents are pastors, so I refer to them a lot because they some knowledge droppers, okay? Like, they be dropping that knowledge like it ain't nothing. And you be sitting there looking stuck, like, you know that stank face? I done got distracted. But you know that stank face when something good, like you in church or you hear somebody singing or they playing something and everybody's face be like, that's what they do to me every time. Shout out to, hey, mama and daddy, I miss y'all. So anyway, my mom said something that was really good one time when she was speaking, and she was like, you want God to move immediately, but you're not moving immediately. And I was like, first of all, you ain't got to talk to me like that, you know, because when I be sitting in church, I be needing a word. Like, I take everything in, like, yeah, they talking to me. But anyway, and so I was like, wow, you want God to move immediately, but you're not moving. And I'm like, dang, I'm not moving immediately. Because, you know, we pray and, you know, we're so excited about things. But think about it. How long did it take for you to actually step out? And that's not counting it against you. But it's like, when are you going to progress? When are you going to move on? Every time something new comes, every time a new idea comes, you're doubting yourself. You're looking, is this the right time? Is this the da-da-da-da? Like, how long does it take for you to actually put your foot forward and step out? And I'm all good for taking the first steps. But some of y'all been taking first steps for like 50 years. Too long. It's time to be, okay, we need to progress. When it happens, when I receive the word, I move out on the word. I receive the word, I move out on the word. I receive the word, I move out on the word. And in some areas, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like that. But in some areas, I'm definitely like, I'm very hesitant. And I'm just like, one minute I'm like, oh, yes, we're gonna do it. The next minute I'm like, I don't see how that's gonna happen. And the reason why we're hesitant, I want you to ask yourself, why are you hesitant to step out? What makes you hesitant to respond to the word that literally God gave you? Any idea I feel like that you get is God-given. These are God-given ideas, God-given talents, all of this stuff. Like, I can't take credit for my voice. I can't take credit for writing music. Like, I didn't give that to myself. I didn't even know I could write music till literally last June of 2019. And it just literally happened. But, you know, the point is, how long is it going to take you to respond? And when I mean respond, is actually do what you say you're going to do. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to connect with this person. I'm going to Even if it's personal, I'm going to handle my finances. I'm going to start looking for that house. I'm going to get a car. I'm going to do all of this stuff. And I'm not saying just be irrational and don't your decisions not be wise and things of that nature. But you know what I'm speaking to. Those things where it's like, even if it is something big as far as getting a house, have you started taking the steps? Have you started working on your credit? Have you went to a realtor? Have you started, if you're a first time home buyer, I know there's a first time home buying class you got to take. Like, what actions are you doing that's responding to the word that God gave you? I'll wait. Go and write that down. What actions am I doing that is responding to the word that God has given me? That has responded to the idea that I received. That's responded to this talent that I have and I want to share with the world, but I'm so scared. I know, like, I'm still in my own process. You know, I want to, I'm supposed to be doing a lot of things. I want to put more music out. I want a music video. I want all this other stuff, but it's like you kind of get stuck in start because I'm looking at my own circumstances. I'm looking at how can I make this happen? And I'm asking questions that I don't have the answer to, but yet I'm still giving an answer to an unanswered question. That don't even make no sense. And it's not supposed to make no sense because we're supposed to connect with other people. We're supposed to reach out to somebody else. So what is hindering you from seeking out those answers? And when it all boils down to, 9 times out of 10, it comes down to fear. Fear of the unknown. Sometimes we're so scared that we rather stick with what's comfortable, even though what's comfortable is killing me. But I know what to expect from this. Because I know what to expect, I'd rather deal with this than step out and, get disappointed. I'd rather deal with this than get my heart broke. Your heart already broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're already not happy. So why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we stay stuck and start? Why don't all the options or all the possibilities that we come up with have to be negative? What happens when you succeed? What happens when the business works out for your good? What happens when you get that car? What happens when you step out and you get that house? Like, anything that you do, we have to change our concept, our precepts on the way that we think. Like, why does everything have to be bad? It doesn't. And even if it doesn't work out, you still gain some knowledge. You still learned a lesson. So that's why, God always be like, everything gonna work together for your good. Because at the end of the day, it does. Okay, I couldn't go this route. I couldn't, it didn't work out with this person. Okay, but I did gain this knowledge. I know what to do next. Sometimes we're sensitive. We're sensitive and we get stuck at no. We get that first no and it's like, I can't do this. This not for me. What? Why? Not every no means for you to stop and shut down the whole operation. For example, I remember when I first was moving out of my parents' house and I was looking at apartments and I applied to this one apartment. And when I applied everything, the first answer I got was, no, you didn't get approved for, to move into this subdivision. And I'm just like, I was so hurt. My feelings was I was like, I really thought everything was working out. They called me and she was like, okay, well, you need to come and get your security deposit. I think that's what we give or something like that. And so I was so down and I was talking to my mom about it. And she was like, Jasmine, why every time you get a no, you just shut all the way down? Like, and it made me realize that I'm afraid of rejection. I look at no as rejection, the ultimate, like, they said no, I'm never gonna do nothing. Like, I be doing the most. And so she was just like, no, everything's gonna work out. And I'm like, what do you mean everything's gonna work out? The people told me no. It ain't nothing to work out. It's a no. Do y'all feel, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So anyway, she was like, just go up there. Everything's going to work out. I'm like, okay, Mom. I love your optimism. I hope that I said that right. Anyway, so I go up to the complex and I, I get there and it's the lady who's been helping me. Then it's the manager, it's the assistant manager, and then the manager of the complex. They're all sitting there like they're just waiting on me. This come to Jesus moment, intervention. And so I walk in and I'm like, hi. And so she was like, Jasmine, we were just talking about you. And I was like, oh, you were? And I was like, well, I'm just, here to get my, she was like, nope, you're not getting a security deposit. You're not, what we're going to do, she was like, we're going to run everything again for you. And we're going to see what it says. So you're not picking up anything right now. So just go, leave, and we're going to run everything, your application again and see, if everything works out. And I was like, okay. All I could hear was my mama. Everything gonna be all right. It's gonna work out. And so I left and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what the world? And so I called my mom. She's like, I told you. Long story short, I end up getting the apartment. Okay. And normally they have like a long wait time and all this other stuff like that. And literally I put my name down. Within a month, I was moving in. Like, they was like, this never happens. 1-bedroom apartments, it's hard to get in. But they had a family who was expanding. And so they switched to another unit and that one became available. And I moved in and I was there for like 3 years. But long story short is, what if I just shut down with that no? What if I, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just because you get a no, that doesn't mean for you to just shut down and just crawl up under a blanket. Sometimes you have to persevere. Sometimes you have to go. Sometimes you have to ask additional questions. Sometimes you have to persevere. Like I said in the last video, you got to persevere. And so basically what I'm trying to say is, what is your response? What is your response? Oh, I just put it on the back burner. Things are not moving quickly because you're not moving quickly. Okay, when you really want something done, y'all know how we do. We start making it happen, making phone calls. Oh, you can't do it? Oh, that's all right. I'll go do this. I'll go do that. But now it's like we want to put it on God. Oh, when the Lord want me to do it. No! He drops the idea. Now it's for you to walk that thing out. It's time for you to turn your inspiration into manifestation. What is your response? What actions are you doing that's working towards that goal, that idea, that whatever it is? What are you doing that's working towards that? The quicker you move, the quicker that thing can come to pass. The quicker you move, the quicker it can come to pass. And so I just want to encourage y'all to look at your response to things. Look at your response. Just because somebody, like, right now I have another song that I want to put out, but I want to put it out with a music video. I reached out to somebody. They haven't answered me yet. So I'm just like, oh, well, whatever. And I'm literally talking to myself right now. But it's like, no, reach out to somebody else. Search it out. Like, you want something to happen, but we still have to go through the process, because it's within the process that it builds character. It builds stamina. It builds perseverance, your motivation. There's certain things that are worked out as you walk it out. Come on, Jasmine. Did y'all hear me? There are certain things that are worked out of you as you walk that thing on out. And so I need y'all to respond quickly. It's time for us to respond quickly. Why? Because we in 2020. Don't put it off for another year. This is the perfect time. You ain't got no distractions, nothing. This is a perfect time to get stuff done. Okay? Okay? Can y'all put a okay in the comments so I know that y'all hear me? I need y'all, and I'm speaking to myself, I need myself, that I vow that I am going to move quickly. Quickly. I'm changing my response. I'm changing my response. The reason why things are not working, because how am I responding? How are you responding? The quicker that you respond, the quicker you can see manifestation. And so that's all I got to say for this Friday. And I hope y'all was encouraged. Shoot, I done encouraged myself sitting here doing this video. And I hopefully by next week, I want you all to do at least one thing that's working towards this goal, working towards this idea, working towards this business, working towards your financial situation. Don't be afraid. Don't look at it overwhelmed. Just take one thing at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. When you look at the whole mass of things, that's how we get overwhelmed. That's how we get stressed out. But just do one thing. And as you do that one thing, it's going to turn to a line of many things. The next thing you know, you done accomplished that thing. So I want you all to stay encouraged and know that the best is still yet to come. You're not waiting on nobody. You're not waiting on nobody. You're not waiting on God. You're not waiting on your friends. You ain't waiting on your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife. You ain't waiting on your children. They are waiting on you. Okay? Face Me Fridays. What do I got to do? What is my response? Okay? We got to change our response. So I want y'all to stay encouraged. Until next time. Share this video with a friend, a family member, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle. Let them know Face Me Fridays is here. And y'all stay encouraged. I love y'all. Go like our pages on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Until next time, y'all stay blessed. Love y'all.